miss Miss Miller.
So refreshing down here.
Oh, yeah.
I'm low.
Thanks. Yeah.
Now I guess next day.
Everyone's happy about that except me. I got George, yeah. Andrew's got George, we got George now. Chill.
The average age went up to that.
Good. All right, very good. Good evening, everyone. I'd like to call the regular meeting of Mayor and Council of the Borough of Glassboro for January 10th, 2023 to order. Karen, could you please read the opening statement?
Pursuant to the Open Public Meetings Act, I hereby announce that adequate notice of this meeting, as required by said act, has been provided by adopting a schedule of regular meetings for the year 2023, which schedule was posted on the Borough Hall Bulletin Board as well as the Borough website and forwarded to both the South Jersey Times and the Sentinel of Gloucester County and filed with the Borough Clerk on January 7th, 2023.
Thank you. Can we all rise and salute the flag, please? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Karen, roll call, please.
Mayor Wallace.
Here.
Mr. Cossabone.
Present.
Mr. D'Alessandro.
Here.
Mr. Fiola.
Here.
Mr. Halter.
Here.
Ms. Miller.
Here.
Mrs. Spence.
Here.
Mr. Melandro.
Here.
Mr. Creation.
Here.
Mr. Bernemer.
Here.
Thank you. We have no public hearing, so at this time I'll entertain a motion to approve the minutes of the regular meeting of November 22nd, 2022. As
Motion
well.
to approve.
Oh,
Second.
I have a motion and a second. All those in favor state aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Abstentions? Motion carries. Karen, any communications today?
Yes, Mayor, we have a letter of resignation for Creative Glassboro Advisory Committee from Mabubar Minier.
I'll entertain a motion to approve.
Motion to approve. Second.
I have a motion and a second. All in favor state aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Abstentions? Motion carries. I'll move to committee reports, and I will begin with our new council president, Councilwoman Miller.
Just want to say that this month the seniors will be having their meeting to discuss the trip to Greece that they will be participating in November. They will soon be starting to take applications for Park and Rec track and field. They're looking for coaches, and basketball is underway, and that's all I have at this time.
Thank you very much. Councilman Cossabone.
I have nothing at this time.
Thank you very much, sir. Councilman D'Alessandro.
Mayor, I have nothing at this time.
Thank you very much. Councilman Fiola.
Yes, thank you, Mayor. I am in receipt of the monthly financial reports from our CFO, Karen Passion, for the month of November 2022. That would have been last year and not this year. That's all I have.
Thank you very much, sir.
I'm
Yeah.
glad you clarified.
Yeah, you're right.
I don't
Get that
think-
back,
I'm
yeah.
glad you clarified.
It's 2022.
Good job.
Yeah.
Good job.
Councilman Halter.
Good evening, Mr. Mayor. I am in receipt of the sewer monthly report. Nothing majorly noteworthy in that besides normal operations.
Thank you very much. And Councilwoman Spence.
Thanks, Mayor. Received the construction report for December of 2022, and I just want to thank that department for all the hard work they're doing. They're very, very busy, and things are really looking progressively better for Glassboro construction and businesses, new businesses. I'm excited to see those as well.
Thank you very much. We have no unfinished business. We have no new business, so move to engineers report, please, Mark.
Yes, good evening. As of today, I think we finally completed all the paperwork for the 30 townhouses at Camelot, so they're gearing that up to be signed off and put in place. Right now, D.R. Horton is looking to buy both sides for those, so they're gearing their staff up to get everybody in place to make that happen. We're doing some sewer main testing on phase 3, and they're waiting for the utility companies to come in, Atlantic City Electric and et cetera, to get all their utilities in. Phase 3 is all paved, curbed, it's ready to go. So they do have their county approvals and just need sign-offs. So I believe Kerr, once the D.R. Horton transaction goes through, I do not have a date on that yet, so I'll let Ed and everyone know as far as if I hear anything for those with that aspect. Charles III phase 1 is pretty much done. We have a few punch list items. It's all striped. I have a few punch list items for them to take care of there. We had Charles III phase 2 done, but we got some decent weather coming up, so they are going to take a look at doing some curb work with the proper blankets and heating and everything else on that for next week. We'll see how it proceeds from there. Lincoln Housing is trying to get wrapped up. They are trying to shoot for the end of this month to start getting some of their buildings done with those, so they are making bit by bit progress out there for those. We'll see. We're still waiting for some as-bills to verify a few utilities and everything else before we get into the inspections with those. Park Avenue, that's up and operational. It's been a while. We'll have not jinx it, but haven't got any new updates on the generator, so as of right now, we're expecting that to be in approximately May of this year. For those in the landfill, Karen, I haven't heard anything new, but I believe they're supposed to start bringing in the fill towards the end of this month. So I haven't heard any updates on that. I know they're coordinating with their engineer for oversight and things along those lines. So once that becomes available, we'll pass the word on that. And that's all I have at the moment. A lot of activity at the planning board and zoning board, so hold on.
I mean, when you know about the landfill, just obviously let us know, because we want to get notification out to all the residents.
Absolutely, have to let the public know.
Thank you, Mark.
You bet.
And Mark, is it too early to think about a date for the housing project at the Housing Authority project?
I haven't heard anything. I know they're trying to get all their field work done for some of the units, so towards the end of this month.
Toward the end of this month?
Yes.
Okay.
I don't know about the code office where they are with inspections and all those for those items, but they're getting most of the things up still. I said, we're waiting for the as-bills to make sure all the pipes are good
Right.
Before we really turn them loose. But subject to weather, we'll see. If we can, it doesn't rain every 3 days and make everything soup.
Right.
It makes a big difference. So, but they are trying to get that going so they can open it up.
Very good.
Yeah.
Thank you. Okay, thank you. Anybody has any questions for Mark? Okay, moving on, I'll turn the meeting over to our Borough Solicitor.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. We have just a few resolutions on the consent agenda this evening, starting with Resolution 51-23, a resolution authorizing the submission of a grant application to New Jersey Department of Community Affairs, DCA, Local Recreation Improvement Grant for installation of pickleball courts in the amount of $100,000. Resolution 52-23, resolution authorizing execution of corporate authorization forms to open bank account with Columbia Bank to allow for signatures. Resolution 53-23, resolution authorizing execution of memorandum of understanding between the Borough of Glassboro and the New Jersey State Office of Emergency Management, determination of eligibility for hazard mitigation grant. Resolution 53-23, a resolution of the Borough of Glassboro appointing municipal court judge for the Glassboro Municipal Court. This is for a 3-year term from January 1st of this year through December 31st of 2025. And Resolution 55-23, a resolution authorizing the Borough of Glassboro to accept a sub-grant award of the federal fiscal year 2023 of Emergency Management Performance Grant and Emergency Management Agency Assistance sub-grant award in the amount of $10,000.
Motion to approve.
Second.
I have a motion and a second. Karen, roll call, please.
Mr. Casavone?
Yes.
Mr. D'Alessandro?
Four.
Mr. Fiola?
Four.
Mr. Halter?
Yes.
Ms. Miller?
4.
Mrs. Spence?
Yes.
Motion carries.
Mr. Mayor, we also have one ordinance for introduction this evening, Ordinance 23-01, an ordinance to exceed the municipal budget appropriation limits and to establish a capped bank pursuant to NJSA 40A:4-45.14 for the 2023 calendar year, 3.5%, with a proposed public hearing of February 14th.
Move to approve.
Second.
I have a motion and a second. Karen, roll call, please.
Mr. Casavone?
Yes.
Mr. D'Alessandro?
Four.
Mr. Fiola?
Four.
Mr. Halter?
Yes.
Ms. Miller?
4.
Mrs. Spence?
Yes.
Motion carries. At this time, I'll entertain a motion to open the meeting up to the public.
So moved. Second.
A motion and a second. All in favor state aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Any abstentions? Motion carries. Floor is now open to anyone from the public who wishes to come forward and address mayor and council.
Good evening.
Good evening.
My name is Daniel Montgomery, and I'm at 1309 South Academy Street. I'm here because I had a situation that happened to me, and I didn't know how serious it was until it happened. At the intersection of Grove Street and Main Street. I was leaving my house on South Academy Street. As I came down to Grove Street, I made a left. And upon coming to that intersection at Main Street, I see some pedestrians walking down the sidewalk, which gave me enough time to decide what I needed to do. The problem occurred when I had to inch out so far into the road to see past what was coming north down Main Street. By the time I looked back, the pedestrians was crossing behind me. And God forbid, if I had to back up because something was coming down Main Street, might not have been good. So my question is, was there ever a light at that intersection before they start doing the work across the street? And the hedges there on the corner, it's just too dark there.
Yeah, to my knowledge, if anyone can chime in, I don't believe there was ever a light there. I know that we have site issues there with those bushes that we are working on. Is that correct, gang? Is there anything we can do about that?
We haven't brought it up recently, but yeah.
But
Take a look at it.
we'll have to readdress that. But we are aware of that, and thank you for bringing that to our attention.
Okay.
Yes,
And another thing that's
yes, sir.
that's been kind of like troubling me as I go down 322 past the old Heritage
Mhm.
crossing. I don't know if it's borough property or if it's the Heritage responsibility. There's a stop sign. That's right there. It is a stop sign, but it's gray, it's faded, it's cracking, and it's just a bad eyesore. That's all I have.
We'll take a look at that as well, sir.
Coming out of the ridge?
On Heritage property or on
Yeah,
The store, the
Heritage property?
so it's on Heritage property.
Coming out.
It's coming out of Heritage,
coming
you
out
say?
of Heritage.
Yes,
Okay.
it's there, it's there.
We'll have to take a look at
Yeah,
that.
we'll take,
Yeah.
if it's ours, we'll fix it. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you.
Yep.
Thank you.
Yeah, happy
And
New Year to you.
also, congratulations to all.
Thank you very much.
Thanks.
Happy New
Excuse me,
Year
sir.
to you.
That intersection on Main, just to clarify, were you talking about a traffic light or like a spotlight to light up the area? When you-
Street light.
Got it, okay.
Oh, a street light, not a traffic light. Oh, my apologies. Thank you,
Okay.
Councilman.
Yeah.
Thanks.
All right, thank you very much.
Seeing no more, I make a motion public portion be closed.
Second.
I have a motion and a second. All in favor state aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Abstentions? Motion carries. The public portion is now closed. And at this time, I'll entertain a motion to approve all duly authorized bills.
Move that all duly authorized bills be paid.
I'll second it all duly authorized.
And I have a motion and a second that all duly authorized bills be paid. All those in favor state aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Any abstentions?
Yes, Mayor, let the records reflect that I abstain on PO number 22-05146. Thank you.
Thank you. Any other abstentions? Oh, very good. Abstentions noted, motion still carries. Just want to wish everyone who I did not wish a Happy New Year, safe and healthy 2023. And thank you all for coming. And with that, any comments from our borough administrator?
No, sir.
Well, then I will entertain a motion for
I'll
adjournment.
make that motion to adjourn.
Second.
A motion and a second, all in favor state aye.
Aye.
Opposed? I assume there's no abstentions. Motion carries. This meeting is adjourned. Have a great evening, everyone. Next regular meeting will be January 24th, 2023, 6 p.m.